As the sun shines on all of my glory, my flaws don't look so bad at all. What was I so afraid of?
Hey everybody, it's Sharmel. Welcome back to Locs Lux Lifestyle. Welcome back to another video. So if you enjoy lock content, lifestyle content, and self-help and self-development content, then make sure to hit that subscribe button because I do a little bit of all of that. But welcome back to another vlog. I'm talking real fast, y'all, because I'm on my way out the door. I'm actually going out tonight for my girl Misha's birthday. We are going to a drag show, so we done got cute and dressed up. If you want to see the full outfit of the day, follow me on TikTok. Hey y'all, so I'm back with this full Bantu knot tutorial, so let's get right into it. Per usual, before I do any styling, I always start by misting my hair with the water and oil. I've done Bantu knots a few times and I always do about 9 knots. So I do 2 in the back, 3 in the middle, and 4 in the front. So I'm starting with the back and splitting that in 2. I'm going to be using this aloe vera gel to smooth out my roots. The parts do not have to be perfect. And then I'm going to start by just twisting that first section together. And as I twist, I roll it around in a bun like so. And then I tuck the ends at the bottom and secure it with a rubber band. I don't double tie the rubber band just because I don't want it too tight and uncomfortable. But if I need a little more security, I will go in with another rubber band just to make sure all those locks are tucked. So I like a little razzle dazzle with my Bantu knots. So I'm going to be using this water wave hair from Outre Expressions. You can use any brand, but I cut the pieces in half. I think I cut them in 4s actually. And then I'm just going to wrap them around the base of my Bantu knot, and I do it in a way so that the curls fall forward towards my face, or they can fall in whatever direction you want. I didn't do them on every bun. I maybe did them on about 5 buns, and then I just go in and trim them a little bit. You can add some mousse if you want to tame them, but that's it, y'all. Real simple, cute, and easy. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into the habit of vlogging more, but I'm running out the door per usual. So I will see you guys when we get to our location.
Thank you. Perfect timing.
face for ya. Let's do it. What better way to start than with this song? Find your handlebars. Hip hop hooray. Come into your beat.
Hey you guys, so today is Wednesday, just checking back in. I worked out a little bit this morning and now I'm actually on my way out the door. So I'm going to go grab lunch with my sis Mish, and then I'm also going to bring my laptop and some of my notebooks. I'm going to try to finish planning out my content calendar for the month of April. I'm trying to get more organized. Like I'll do good for a little bit and then I'll fall off. But if you watch my recent transparency talk video, I talked about how when you're trying to be consistent, you have to incorporate a little bit of variety, and sometimes that just means simply changing up your environment. It's not super nice outside, but it's also not super cold like it's been. So I decided that I'm gonna get out the house today and try to get some work done instead. In general, I told myself that I'm gonna start looking more into just other areas to work. I remember like in my old job in our building, they used to have like a WeWork space. I don't want to get a WeWork space. So my friend was telling me though, it's not WeWork, but there are some spaces designated for people who just want to reserve like office space or collaborative space and things like that. So I told myself I'm gonna start looking into certain stuff like that, because y'all already know I spend a lot of time at home, and being at home all the time is, you just get a little distracted. You don't always feel motivated. So instead of always complaining about me being tired and unmotivated, I'm trying to find ways to fix it and make it better. So yeah, I did do a little editing and work this morning, but yeah, when I go out today, I'm gonna specifically just kind of plan out the rest of my calendar. I have a few video ideas and things like that, but it definitely needs to be organized. That's about it, y'all. I'm about to grab my bag and we are going to be on our way out the door. So yeah, one thing that I did when I first decided that I wanted to like take this serious is that I wrote out 3 objectives for my content, like just my brand as a whole. So like for me, regardless of whatever your niche is, regardless of like what kind of videos you do, you should be hitting at least 2 to 3 of these objectives regardless of what the content is. So for me, the first one was authenticity. I want to be authentic. I want to be relatable. Okay. The second one was I want to teach and I want to be informative. That's why you see me do a lot of tutorials, because teaching and exhortation is one of my spiritual gifts. So I've been learning how to do that. So a lot of my videos, I'm going to be informative and I'm going to teach. And then my last one was to make money. And so, but that's not always a course, because I have been doing content at this point for like 10 years and I was making money from it, but I wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional, right? It was just something that I was doing for fun, and then I started to make money, and then it was just like, okay, I make money from this, but I want to be intentional about my money growing and me building and making more money from this. So yeah, I would recommend like just right now 3 objectives that you want for your channel. And so every time you sit down and film, that's what's going to be in the background. Like, am I hitting these things?
Well, I definitely want to be relatable. I have a lot of charisma, so
you absolutely do. So. And that's another thing, like you really just got to tap into what you naturally good at, honestly.
Sometimes I have a hard time understanding what that is, but I feel like I am a people person, so
yeah. Honestly, this is why I be telling everybody to take that spiritual gifts test that I took. I'm about to send it to you, because it's a lot of things that we naturally good at and we don't even be realizing it because we don't realize it's a thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So lifestyle, health and wellness.
So I recommend doing 3 bullets.
Yeah. And so because I want to learn, you know, get my fashion up. Would
So you
that
could
be
do
transformation though?
You just do fashion.
It'll just
be
be
fashion.
fashion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do fashion.
The overall goal, I just want to transform. I want to transform.
I hear you. When it actually comes to creating your content, you can't just do one transformation video and then that's it. So you want to have ideas that you can build upon. You want to keep it broad, and then as you create your content, it'll be more narrowed down. Because like with fashion, you can do like learning to find my style and things like that, and then building upon that.
Okay.
And then over time, they'll see the transformation of how you got from where you used to now. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because it's hard to create content without knowing exactly what you want to do. And that's why you see some people just like doing whatever, because they just trying to copy what everybody else is doing. So they see one person do a certain type of video and they just assume that that's the kind of video I want to do. And you might want to do something like it, but you still should be able to tailor it to where it fits you, your personality, and that's what's going to keep it authentic. Because you can watch the same type of video from 5 different people, but every person should bring a different perspective to it because there's 5 different people. And yeah. Hey y'all, so today is Thursday. I'm actually on my way out the door again. I'm just going to Target to grab just some basics, lotion, soap, toothpaste, that kind of stuff. I really need to go to, what's that store? Costco, because I prefer to buy my stuff in bulk, but I'm gonna just go to Target for the time being. It's been really nice these last few days. So yeah, about to get out and get a little fresh air, and then I'll be back home. Hey y'all, so I'm back home. I just got back maybe 10-15 minutes ago, and I did really good at Target. Only spent like $57, and I also, my total was like more than that, but I had a little $10 gift card that I used, so it knocked my purchase down to about $50-something. So I just got home, just made me a little salad for lunch. So y'all, after I left Target, well, okay, so I was in Target. I was looking for this drink. So basically, long story short, like during the pandemic, my alcohol consumption just kind of skyrocketed between like the anxiety from the world just falling apart. You know, I developed a really bad habit of like needing a glass of wine at night, or making me a little cocktail at the end of the night for a little nightcap. And it's something that's just kind of continued. So like every night I be finding myself like wanting like a glass of wine. And then like when outside open, y'all, I was outside, I feel like I was making up for lost time. So for sure, like this last year and a half, like the alcohol consumption has been through the roof. I've been telling you guys here and there that I'm on this kind of wellness journey this year, not making super drastic changes right away, not going cold turkey with things, but definitely trying to get back to exercising more, eating better, and just cleaning up my overall diet and lifestyle. So for the month of April, I've been working on winging myself off of the glass of wine or a cocktail at the end of the night. So what's today? Today is March 6th. I mean, no, it's not. Today is April 6th. So we're still like within the first week of the month. I'm not like cutting out alcohol, period. So like, you know, socially, I'm not gonna restrict myself too much, like if I'm in a group or at dinner or something like that. It's mainly just being at home and just kind of drinking just because. So I've been doing good for this first week, but the other day I was like, ooh, I was cooking dinner. I was like, I could really have a glass of wine right now, but I didn't have it. And then the other day I did an Instacart order, and I ordered from Sprouts, and I seen that they had these like little herbal drinks. So it's from Sunwink. It's a sparkling tonic. This flavor This is the hibiscus mint unwind flavor. They also have different flavors as well, but this one specifically has ashwagandha, so it's made to kind of, like it says, unwind, relax you. It helps like with manage like stress. Y'all know ashwagandha is really popular right now. It's a popular herb, and a lot of times it's used for like anxiety and stress. So it's in this drink, and I tried it the other night, y'all, and when I tell you, I had me some. I poured it in my little wine glass so I could feel like I'm doing something. And I was on the phone with my cousin, and I was literally falling asleep on the phone. So this definitely kind of relaxes you at the end of the day. It's only 35 calories, and then when I poured it, it's 35 calories for the whole bottle. I think when I poured it, I maybe got like 2 glasses. I still have a little bit left, but I've got about 2 glasses of wine from this little flute right here. So yeah, I don't drink the full bottle in one sitting, but I had 1 glass, and y'all, I was nodding off. So yeah, when I was in Target today, I was definitely trying to see if I could find these in store, especially because when I looked up the website, they're made in San Francisco, and y'all know I'm in the Bay Area, so I was like, oh, they may possibly carry it at certain stores out here, but I didn't see it in Target. And then so I went to Bevmo. I looked again, I searched online, and I seen that the GoPuff sometimes carry them, and you know, Bevmo and GoPuff, they be like collabing. At least they be doing that out here. So I went to the Bevmo near me to see if they had them. They didn't, so I'm more than likely just gonna order me some offline, because I really do like these. They taste pretty good. It basically tastes like a bubbling tea. It's kind of like a fruity bubbly tea. Honestly, that's the best way I can describe it. But when I went into Bevmo, I ended up stumbling across these. So this brand is called Toast, and it's just a sparkling tea. It contains no alcohol. So this one is sparkling white tea, cranberry ginger, and then this one is the rosé. So it's sparkling white tea, ginger, and elderberry. They don't have like the ashwagandha that helps relax you like this one does, but I thought that these would still be cool to try out. So I think I'm actually going to pour me a glass now while I have my salad, just because I want to try it out and see how it tastes. So let me do that real quick. All right, so here we go. I'll do a little taste test. It's pretty good, and it tastes like rosé. It was real bubbly. Excuse me. I like this. It's real good. So it is on the sweeter side. It's not super sweet, but it is kind of sweet. When I drink wines, I'm more of a dry wine kind of girl, so it is a little sweeter than I would usually drink for my wines. But other than that, it's pretty good. It tastes like rosé. Obviously, it's not gonna make me feel super relaxed, but flavor wise, it's good. I definitely think it's a good substitute if you are trying to kick a wine habit. Yeah, and it has ginger and elderberry, which are both good. The only thing about this one is it has more sugar compared to the Sunwink herbal drink. So it's 40 calories for 8 ounces, but yeah, it definitely has more sugar than the other one. So it's cute. I'm gonna drink it for sure. These are cool, but I think I still want to go and purchase some of the ashwagandha drinks. But yeah, these are also great substitutes. But I'm about to eat my lunch and do a little work, and I'm gonna chat with y'all later. All right, y'all, I cannot see. I hate the way my glasses be looking on camera, but whatever. All right, y'all, so I wanted to sit down and chat a little bit. I was debating on if I wanted to do like a full like sit down formal type of video, but I think I'm just talking this vlog, and yeah, we just gonna talk about it in this vlog. So if you guys seen my 2.5-year lock update video, I think I posted it sometime last month. I was telling you guys that I have been getting bored with my locks, that I felt like something new was coming. Like, I felt like I wanted a change. But I did tell y'all I was gonna ride it out for a minute before I made any drastic changes, just because I know we were still in winter, and y'all know I've been also telling y'all about like my winter blues. This was real bad this year. So yeah, I had a lot of mixed feelings about my locks, and again, I was just desiring something new. And so in that video, I also told you guys that it was a style that I was leaning towards, that I really wanted to possibly try really soon. So if you're on the internet and you watch lock content and stuff like that, I'm sure that you have seen the video by now. I believe her name is Glow Locks on TikTok, and long story short, she basically added like bundles to the ends of her locks, and it created like a permanent boho mermaid type of style. And if you guys know me, and if y'all know anything about me, y'all know that that's right up my alley. As soon as I seen the hairstyle, I was one of the people who loved it. I tell you guys all the time, I am a unconventional lock girly. I like to experiment with my locks. I'm not afraid to experiment with my locks. You guys know I did the lock extensions last year. I've done faux locks over my locks. Like, y'all know I'm always doing something with my hair. So personally, when I seen it, I was just like, oh my god, I love it. And if you guys remember too, when I got my lock extensions last year, initially I wanted them to have like curly ends, and the ones that I got, technically they had curly ends, but they didn't look right and they wasn't doing it for me. So eventually I kind of like trimmed them off and just let them kind of round out on their own. But yeah, long story short, when I seen that video, I was like, yes, that's what I wanted to do. But then shortly after, like, the more popular the video became, the more comments that I seen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, your girl got triggered. I started to get triggered. Yeah, there were a lot of like texturism within the lock community videos circling around, especially on TikTok, and I feel like I just kept getting flooded with it on my For You page. I actually sat down and filmed a video talking about texturism within the lock community, but then I didn't really like it, and then I was gonna refilm it, but then I was like, you know what, maybe this is a sign that I don't need to post that video, just because sometimes when you do topics like that, it brings in a certain demographic. And while I try to remain fair and open-minded and respectful of everyone's views and opinions, other people don't always do that. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should save myself some stress and not post this video at all. But yeah, long story short, y'all, I definitely started to get triggered, and I started questioning myself, like, should I do this style or not? Mainly because it reminded me of like some of the comments that I used to get when I had my lock extensions. And you guys know I love my lock extensions. I still stand 100% on my decision to get lock extensions. I do not regret them, but it's different. Like, prior to me starting my lock journey, even when I started my lock journey, I've always been a person, again, that has experimented with my hair. If I see a style and I really like it, like, there would be no hesitation for me to try it, to recreate it, to do it. I've always been like this. I've been doing my hair since I've been a preteen, a teenager. I've never been afraid to do it. And so I don't know, when I got those lock extensions, like, it definitely, how do I say it, like, I don't know, it definitely just kind of shifted, not necessarily the things that I like, the things that I want to do, the things that I'm willing to do, but it definitely kind of shifted my willingness to put that on a public platform. A few people sent me that hairstyle because everybody was like, yeah, this is you. And then I started having just like second thoughts as different think pieces and comments started swirling around the internet. And I was talking to my cousin about it, because I was telling her, it's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do it, mainly because, like, if this is real life, outside of all of this, outside of the internet, outside of my platform, social media, in real life, if I didn't have this platform, I probably would have did that hairstyle, honestly. But having this platform, and especially like with my locks, like right now, my highest engaging videos right now on my channel are my lock videos. I know a great portion of you watch my videos for locks, and y'all know if I just popped up in a video one day with some curly ends on my locks, I know that I would get questions about it. right? And I would feel bad just popping up with a hairstyle and being like, nah, I'm not gonna tell y'all about it, right? And so yeah, I feel like last year when I did my lock extensions, like I was so excited about them, and for the most part, you guys, like I said, I don't regret my decision and I loved having them, but I hated just feeling like I had to explain my decision all the time, right? For the most part, like I know who my supporters are, and I love everyone who supports my channel in general. For the most part, like my supporters support me, right? Even the people who don't necessarily like lock extensions, there was still a lot of you who still kind of respected the decision, but you still get those other ones who kind of come in, and I just don't like people pissing on my parade. It definitely just kind of dampens. Like, it's easy for people to say like, oh, don't let it get to you, it's the internet, and all of that is very true. It is very much the internet. People gon' people. I know all of that, and that's why I was saying, like, in real life I would just do it, because in real life, I don't want to say trolls don't exist, but trolls not really that bold in real life. So in real life I can make my decisions and do it, but with the platform I feel like I have to sometimes explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, my decisions behind it. And so because of that, that kind of like pulled me away from wanting to do the boho style, just because I didn't want to feel like I had to explain my decision. And I know I don't have to do it, but I don't know. For the last month, I've been kind of going back and forth about whether or not I was going to do this style. And you know, my cousin was saying like you can't allow people to kind of dictate what you do, which is 100% true. But yeah, I did want to kind of jump on here and see like how do you guys feel about the boho locks? Would you do them? Like, I just kind of wanted to get like my actual supporters, y'all thoughts around it in a respectful manner. I was going back and forth for a minute, but here lately, like within this last week, I've definitely been kind of leaning towards actually doing it. Another reason why I didn't jump head first into it though is because I was waiting to see the creator, her updates on it and stuff like that, just because if I were to do it, when I'm ready to get rid of it, I need to have an exit plan ready. So I know I can come off very like impulsive sometimes when it comes to my hair, but I do be thinking things through. I don't just be doing stuff without thinking about how to do it, the middle part, and then how it's going to end. So that was one of the things that I kind of held off on, because I wanted to have like a well thought out plan to go through with this, how the installation process would be, how the maintenance process would be, and how it would be if and when I'm ready to get rid of them. So yeah, I'm still kind of doing my research, but I'm going on vacation next month, and so if I'm gonna do it, I would like to have it done before my vacation next month. So yeah, I feel like I definitely need to make a decision sooner rather than later, but we shall see. If you guys don't know, or if you guys don't keep up with some of like my updates, when I removed my lock extensions, I still kept about an inch or two of the lock extensions, because they were just so intertwined with my real lock. I didn't feel like combing them off, so I just kept like an inch or two on there. So I'm thinking that if I do it and I crochet the hair, I will also be using like a curlier texture too. She kind of used like a body wave type of texture. I'm definitely want something more curly, because curly hair is more my vibe. But when I do it, I'm like, well, technically the ends of my hair isn't really my hair, so I would crochet it through the lock extensions. Then whenever I'm ready to get rid of them, I could just cut off the tips that are the lock extensions. So if I do decide to follow through with it, I am more than likely gonna go that route. I know some of them, it seemed like she was crocheting some of the hair like on the higher parts. I probably wouldn't do that. I'm probably gonna stick to just applying the hair at the ends and leaving it like that, just so I don't have to do any long-term manipulation to my natural locks. But yeah, what's y'all thoughts about it? I'm definitely considering it though, especially now that I got this vacation plan. But yeah, let me know y'all thoughts. Also, let me know if you still want that video about the texturism within the lock community. Depending on how I'm feeling, I may or may not refilm it. But yeah, that's it for now. I will see you guys in my next clip later, what have you. Hey y'all, so just checking back in. Today is Sunday. It's actually Easter Sunday. So I just got, it's so stuffed. I just got home from church not too long ago. And now, some lotion on. Now I'm on my way out the door again. We're actually about to go have some lunch. It's really nice out today. I'm not cooking Sunday dinner. My mom not really cooking Sunday dinner, like Easter Sunday dinner. My in-laws, I don't think none of them cooking. So we're just about to go out and grab us lunch, and then later I'm actually going to a concert with my cousins. So we're going to go see New Edition. Who else? I think it's going to be New Edition, Guy, Keith Sweat, and Tank. But that's later this evening. It's still really early right now. So yeah, today should be fun. So far, so good. But yeah, we are about to head out the door. So I'll see you guys at the restaurant. So it's later in the day. I'm getting ready to head to the concert now. I just finished freshening up. I'm about to touch up my makeup. I need to be out the door within the next 15 minutes. The show starts at 7. It's like 5:45. I want to be there to see Tank. I've seen New Edition. Oddly, I've seen them before. I remember going to see them some years ago with my parents, and then the other people I want to see too, but I really want to see Tank. I really like Tank's music. Y'all know I'm an R&B girl, so I really do want to see Tank, and he's opening, so we're trying to get there on time. The weather has been so iffy lately. I mean, it's spring, y'all. Y'all know how I be going back and forth, one day cold, one day nice. Today ended up being really nice, which is a good thing. But I have to say, I didn't plan my outfit out ahead of time, but I got so many clothes. I'm just like, whatever, girl, you'll figure it out the day of. So I have this top on, which I really like. I guess it's like if you seen Wakanda Forever, it's one scene, I can't think of her name. It was one of the Warrior Girls. She had a shirt like this, so it's inspired by that. I got it off Shein. It's not the real one, but yeah, I really like this shirt, and I think it looks really cute with denim. Like, I wanted to just throw on a cute pair of denim jeans and call it a day. But y'all, I'm so bloated right now. It's that time of the month, so I just feel like the way the jeans feel in general is just, I'm not feeling it. And then I'm full too because we went to eat earlier. So I'm like, I don't think the denim gonna work. So I threw on this little khaki skirt, which I like this skirt. I've worn it before, but it's just really short. And I'm also, I don't know if I'm going through, like, it's because I'm getting older or what, but I'm going through like a little modesty phase. Like, sometimes I be looking at stuff and I'm like, has this always looked like that? Like, I don't know. Certain clothes, when they be a little too revealing or too short or too this, I be like, not for me. So I put on this little skirt with it, and I think it looks cute, but I don't know. I'm more than likely just gonna keep this on, put on some sneakers, and call it a day. The concert is at an arena, so definitely want to put on comfortable shoes because it's gonna be walking, a lot of walking involved. But whatever, it is what it is. Y'all, still ain't retwisted my hair. Y'all seen earlier I got this little ponytail on today. This is just a little synthetic curly ponytail I got off Amazon. It's not as good as that other ponytail that I showed you guys that I got from my beauty supply. Like, the stretch in it is not that good, but I still pinned it in a way to where it's secure. So I tied my hair back down, my edges back down, so those can set a little bit. But whatever, makeup is given. No spoil matters, and I'm gonna have fun regardless. But yeah, Time always be creeping by so fast. My makeup did good today though. Oh, nothing. Oh no, wait. Y'all, have not retwisted my hair since February. We are in April now. And I'm probably not going to be retwisted my hair until like the end of this month. I just booked a vacation for May. So I think I'm just going to hold it off until then, because May is honestly around the corner too. Like April just started, but like when I was looking on the calendar, I'm like, dang, the trip is in like the next 3 weeks or so. So I think I'm going to just hold off on retwisting my hair until I go on my trip, on my vacation, because I just feel like it's just no point. I don't really have anything planned from now between then anyways. And y'all, remember when I couldn't stand, I did a video, like I was less than a year, and I was saying, I did a video of things that I don't like about my locks, and I talked about how I didn't like my locks when I needed a retwist, but I really like them now. Like, I don't know, something about when I don't have my locks retwisted, like I be working with it now. Whereas before, soon as like 4 or 5 weeks hit, I'd be ready to retwist my hair. But I don't know, it's just a lot. I think it's easier to go without a retwist once your locks are more mature, because I think like early on, when your locks are still forming and becoming themselves, like you have frizz and all of that, then when you mix that with loose roots, it just be a lot going on. But now that like my locks look like locks, like I don't know, I just feel like my style still look good when I don't have a retwist now compared to like when I was early on in my lock journey. But this is the outfit, y'all. It's cute. It's just the skirt is so short. This is not even my hoodie. Just put on my white and cream dunks, and then I'll probably bring my denim jacket and then grab a purse. I'm not really feeling none of these things. What is this? Some body glitter on. Alright, with your jacket out here. I don't know if I want to go with the brown or black purse. Obviously the browns is in the family, but I like the black, give it a little pop of color. But I also don't want nothing I have to like hold. And then I had my little green tailbar bag on earlier, but that's not big enough to fit on my personals in. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the black bag. Okay, y'all, I will see y'all when I get to the show.
If you're feeling me, let me see the need you to take your phones and
Everybody came with your A game on with your best does. Yeah.